Okay, so we will be creating this GUI in Figma, and then we will be converting it into Tkinter code using Guild program. First of all, I'll show you the real program. This will not include like this. So it will look like this, and these are just the parameters, or you can say other buttons, which will be included into the menu button. This program will have menu buttons, non-rounded buttons, text, and the line element with frames. So we will create it with Control N and a new file. After that, we will first of all start off with a frame. I will make this frame around 800 into 400. I will take it into middle. Then I will create a rectangle completely onto this. Okay, now I will give it color of blue shade around. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so now I will create another frame, which will be our main top bar. I will give this the color in green, a bit light and dark, just in middle. Perfect. So these are the colors I have chosen up. Now I will start off with text, our heading, and 30 as it's that, and white colored. Welcome to the protector. Okay, so it's done, and the T is actually big. Okay, so after it's done, I will create a line element, and I will name it. Actually, I will just adjust its value. Then I'll create another text, audio. Then I'll just paste it this, paste, and it's done. So do notice one thing, that after each line I have entered, I have actually broke the line by pressing enter. So it creates a new line character in Tkinter, which helps it to break the character. And you can also set it in middle, or in right, or in left corner, as per your wish, and it will include that also. Regardless of that, this text should be broken into lines if you want it like this in this order. Else you can continue with your normal just one line like this, no need to break it. And if you don't break it, it will just form a single long line which will look awful on your program. After this, we will create buttons. Just press R. 127 into 44. These are just the width and height. Control C and Control V, and the element is duplicated. Then I will set its color in purple shade, just a bit lightish. This stem. Now I will copy this color and paste it over here. Now let's create its text. So I will have stop, and I want it to be of white color. Perfect. Remember one thing, the element which you are creating over here, these elements should be aligned properly, and in button, your button's height and width will be decided by the text font size. So be sure to either add spaces or anything else to format it as per you want. Okay, so the last thing which is left is to create menu boxes. Okay, so this is the first one, Control C, Control V, and I will set it up over here as the second one. Now I will create text on it. I will not change its color for now. First of all, I will add the text. So that is done. Parameters, and this should be of 18. Yes, that looks perfect. Now I will shift it. No need to shift. Control V, Control C, Control V, and just paste it over here. Then this will be profiles. Okay, so we are done with this. And now just one more thing is to give this the same color as background. So, like that. Now, the last thing to do is to add text parameters. So in this menu box, I want to display a few parameters named as parameter 1, then parameter 2, then parameter 3, and we are done. Now I will just copy and paste it, and I will give this name unknown and my name section. So there are two profiles. You can place them anywhere, it's up to you, and it's not needed to give them specific font, text or anything, because that is not counted. Just the text is taken into consideration, nothing else. So after it's done, now we will start one of the main things. But before that, I will show you one major thing. So now this is created, as you can see. It's almost similar to this one, just a few changes. So I have actually named each elements over here, but not over here. So what happens if you don't name anything properly? I'll show that to you. We have to give it token, which I'll show you how to get. Then to get file link, just go over here, copy link, and you are set. Paste it, browse files. Then we go over to, like, just let's select this folder and it will generate the code. So the code has been generated, and let's see what happens. This is exactly what happens if you don't name elements properly. It doesn't uh, format them, it doesn't create any code because you haven't named element as per the program wanted. So we will start off. So that's the background. We will just name it frame because it has single color in it. Then we will give this frame also. This is our text one. Now see, you have to create a small rectangle, then name it as, actually give it the same color as of background, which is displayed behind the text. So you can now set its name as text color 1. So this text will have background of this, which is the same as our background. You can place it anywhere, it doesn't matter. We will only extract one property from it, and that is color. Now we will give this the name of line. This also we can name as text 1 because we want the same color as this one. So we will now name this as button non-rounded 1. This is button non-rounded 2. This is button text 1. This is button text 2. So button are created, buttons are created. Now is the main thing. Menu box. Remember, no spelling mistakes should be there. Menu box 1. No, yeah, menu box 1. Then this is menu box 2. This over here is menu box text 1. This one is menu box text 2. These numbers actually correspond to the specific elements, so be sure to name them properly. You might have this over here, so you name them unconventionally, so make sure to see that, and else you will fall into some issues. Then this is list 1, and this is list 2. Okay, so we have named each thing properly. Even though we have named all things properly, it will not generate what we want. Let me show you. I will again go to browse files, select folder, and it will generate the code. See this. It's like whole frame has been shifted upside. So just as you can see, only stop is showing, it's working also, but it is not as per we wanted. So what's the solution for this? Click on frame, the main frame, go to X, give it the value of 0, go to Y, give it the value of 0, and then try again. Now let's see what is the code doing. And we have our perfect GUI over here. Start and stop buttons are completely working. We have a working menu button. It works like charm as per we wanted, as you can see over here. So this is the main thing to look out for. Make sure to edit the code later on, and actually the code can be embedded. You don't have to wrap your code around this GUI code. You can simply wrap this code over there because it has completely starting over here. As you can see, all variables are named differently. Menu box 1, we have created two menu boxes. So menu box 0, menu box button, menu box 1. This is button 1, this is button 0, and so on and so on. There are much more things going on over here. Many formats have been done in order to create the GUI. Just make sure to go through two main things. First is the naming system, and second is the X and Y value of the frame. This will generate the perfect UI which you want, and you won't face any issues. Thank you.